Hello, today with us we have Chhaya and Rajalakshmi. Welcome.
I am Chhaya and I am from ThoughtWorks, which is in Pune, India. I play the role of project manager for the TMT Observatory software team.
And at ITCC we have Rajalakshmi.
I work for India TMT Coordination Center at Indian Institute of Astrophysics, Bangalore, India, since 2016. One of my main responsibility is as quality assurance engineer for observatory software module of 30-meter telescope. Responsible to deliver a fully tested and verified code.
What is the role of observatory software?
Software is a software which is like the backbone of the 30-meter telescope, which allows all the subsystems to communicate with each other.
By the time I finished my bachelor's degree in science, I also had a certificate in my computer programming. And from then on, I started as generally everybody in the software industry would do, as a software engineer. Eventually played multiple roles to being a project lead, a project manager, program manager. So before joining ThoughtWorks, I had my own startup for about 6 years, and it was in mobile gaming and mobile applications. And as part of startup, I learned many skills. I went back to coding. I learned iOS, Android, BlackBerry coding, and then picked up many skills that are required to run a startup, which are probably non-tech skills, right from sales and getting business and everything. So I think that was a period of my life where I learned many things. Then I joined ThoughtWorks about 4 years ago. And along with playing the manager for TMT, I'm also the delivery partner for initiative in ThoughtWorks, which is called as Engineering for Research. So TMT happened to be a flagship project for this initiative, which basically gave rise to the thought process that how can we help do better science, and how ThoughtWorks being a software services organization, how can we bring our tech expertise and technical excellence at core to ensure that we help fasten science and bring about some cutting edge technologies to the forefront.
I chose BTech engineering, which is in information technology, to study how to develop softwares in engineering base. And from there, I joined the National Informatics Center, which is responsible for development of softwares for all over India. They have a lot of branches. And after that, I got married and I shifted my base to Bangalore from Delhi. So here I got placed at Indian Institute of Astrophysics. When I was in high school from class 10th, I chose computer science, and I have the love for that domain, and I want to explore in that and learn more. And the second is that you should have a great mentor on your way to guide you.
Being very strong-willed and going ahead with a very strong determination, if you choose a career path, I think that really builds a lot of resilience and helps you to move ahead.
Do you yourselves now have the opportunity to mentor younger women and girls through either formally your work or informally through outreach activities?
These days organizations are having many initiatives, and I would like to talk about a few that ThoughtWorks has been doing, and I've been a part of those initiatives. So one of the very award-winning programs that ThoughtWorks has is called as Vapasi. Vapasi is a Hindi word which actually means coming home. And this is basically a program that enables women who've gone on break for multiple reasons. It could be maternity leave, it could be family care, any reason, and now they want to get back to work, mainly in the tech tracks, right? So they are technologists, and they've probably lost touch with the upcoming latest technologies, and that's where Vapasi enables them, brings them up to speed, so that they are now ready to go ahead with interviews and take up jobs. There's also another great initiative that runs within ThoughtWorks, which is called as WILD. WILD is Women in Leadership Development. So while we are also looking at women joining the workforce back, at the same time, they are going to need, like Rajalakshmi said, mentoring and grooming to pick up leadership roles as they move ahead in their career.
We welcome students from schools all around Bangalore, and they come to our institute and have a look at the facilities, and we mentor them regularly on regular basis. Other than that, our project itself, we have a lot of women who are working even in the hardware subsystem areas, and most of whom I know, my managers or those who are in higher position are women.
What initiatives are there to really connect with girls in the rural areas to give them visibility of options and to really inspire them to pursue these paths where perhaps the local opportunities are less than they would be in cities and towns?
The Indian government is pursuing such kind of policies and how to engage more girls from the rural areas to participate in such kind of programs, and promote them their abilities and potential into such kind of things. And at our level, I think we are still little. I mean, I would say that Indian Institute of Astrophysics is doing and reaching the rural areas through this Indian outreach program that they have. And we are trying to pull in more and more schools from the rural areas that are in and around Bangalore, and kids come here and see the telescope and get interaction with a lot of people who are working here.
At ThoughtWorks, we have a special program called as STEP. It's called as Software Technology Excellence Program. And as part of this program, we actually reach out to Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities where we scout for colleges for children who have been doing the diploma courses. They're actually not graduates, but they picked up diploma and they come from a little bit weaker financial backgrounds. These children or these students are then kind of selected for the STEP program. It's basically a 2-year program that we run within ThoughtWorks. It's basically a residential program. They're all co-located at one of the ThoughtWorks offices, where they are taught English language, they are taught mathematics, and they are also taught software languages. At the same time, we also ensure that they tie up with some university where they can give their bachelor's exam in computer applications. So as they complete their 2-year STEP program, they are also enabled with a bachelor's degree. And these are children who are in the age of 17 and 18. So within 2 years, they have a bachelor's degree. They are kind of equipped with basic software programming knowledge. And then if they want to continue for a permanent position in ThoughtWorks, they are welcome. If they want to take all the knowledge that they have gone and seek job elsewhere, we are happy to allow them to do that as well.
What is it about science, and in particular astronomy, that is of interest to you?
The building of the telescope is going to lead to a lot of science that probably is going to answer some of the unanswered questions, right? I mean, in terms of going back all the way of how probably life began, and how the physics laws really came out and do they really hold true. It's going to be really fascinating of how these instruments are going to play an important role for the upcoming or the next generation or the students of today who have a lot of inquisitiveness and curiosity towards science. I think it's very, very important that we encourage their curiosity by building such instruments which they have access to at some point, having a lot of learning engagements which could be hands-on, probably night stargazing nights, letting them know what the sky and the universe is all about. Follow your passions and stand by your decisions, don't be afraid to ask questions or challenge any stereotypes. It'll just make you more stronger and allow you to move ahead to achieve your dreams.
Be it anybody, any girl, any woman who is living in any part of the world, I think it is very important to dream big. That is the most important thing for any woman to achieve in their life.
Very good. Thank you for your words today, both of you. Thank you.